Alright, so now we're going to do what I call the main exercise, or just it's the big mama. I mean, this is what it's all about, and I really feel like this over the years has really helped my back. Really, it's been a big part of my maintenance program for staying pain-free, and it's an exercise that I just don't see many people do. And I wonder why, because it's so wonderful for your back. But I would caution you, if you have sciatica, if you have a lot of back pain right now, I wouldn't do this exercise so much, at least in the beginning, because it's more of a it's a big strength training exercise, and it requires a lot of effort, and it does require you to put your back in a somewhat of a vulnerable position. But I'm going to show you the way to do it where it's not going to hurt your back. By doing this exercise, you can expect to get great results, and I mean, walk out of the gym feeling great, knowing that you really helped your back. This is an exercise that when I have a lot of back pain or just minimal pain, I know I need to go to the gym and do, because it really helps my back. Now, what I'm talking about is the squat, and the squat is, I believe, it's best done on a Smith machine. A Smith machine is, I mentioned it earlier, it is a machine that has a barbell attached to it, or actually on a track system, and it allows you to position yourself under the bar and then go down into a squat like position and then come back up. But you do this in a way where you don't have to balance yourself. All you have to worry about, as opposed to the free weight, where you have to do a lot of balancing, you have to bring in your stabilizer muscles. Don't even worry about those, because really you're focusing on here, what you're focusing on here is protecting your back and working those lower back muscles, especially working your glutes, working your hamstrings, working your quads, your calves, your shoulders. I mean, I bring in all my muscles into play when I'm doing this exercise, and I just find it to be so beneficial, and it's really helped my recovery. It's also helped me prevent my back pain. So let's get to it. And on the Bowflex here, this is going to be like my Smith machine, but I'm going to put the bar up on my shoulders, and it's very important to maintain your posture. When you're doing this exercise, start out with a light resistance. You may just want to start with the barbell just on your shoulders. Get some idea of what that's like. Get into a good squat position. When you're going down, you want to try to get your knees as parallel, your knees to your glutes here, the femur bone here, as parallel with the ground as possible, and then you can come back up. Now, the good thing about the Smith machine too is that it allows you to sit back more in doing the exercise and doing the squat, so you're not balancing yourself, and you don't have to worry about a weight falling this way or a weight falling over this way. You don't have to worry about injuring your back. So it's good to use the Smith machine for that. Now, with the Smith machine as well, you'd already have the bar positioned up, so all you'd have to do is get right under it. You wouldn't have to push the bar up like you see here what I did. Okay, so I'm going to go down, and I'm trying to keep the weight on the back of my heels. I'm going to push up on my heels, and when I come up to a standing position, I'm keeping my knees slightly bent, trying to maintain good posture. I'm flexing all the muscles basically I have that I can consciously think of. I'm contracting my calves, my quads, my hamstrings, my glutes, my lower back's coming into play, my lats, my trapezius and my shoulders, the deltoids, really my chest, my abs, everything here. This is such a great body workout, and if you just go to the gym and do this workout for 4 or 5 sets, I mean, that's a great workout. Now, I know a lot of you out there are saying, well, that's going to really hurt my back. I mean, that's putting my back at risk. No, I don't think so. I think that if you do this right, if you do this with the Smith machine, you really can strengthen your back, and you're not really putting your back at harm. I would do this about once a week, But I caution you once again, if you have sciatica, if you have a herniated disc, you might want to wait for that to subside. You might want to wait for your herniated disc to heal first before you begin an exercise regimen like this. If you have some other spinal condition that I'm not aware of, only your doctor is, you might want to bring up your doctor that you want to do these exercises, you want to try them. And keep in mind too that you don't need to have a Smith machine. You could do these at home. Like I said in the first video, you could take just a light resistance like a book or something, or a can of food, or just something that you can keep close to your chest, and then practice the squat just with that light resistance. You should start to really feel a good burn in your quads. Very good. Notice I'm not pushing up on the bar with my hands. I'm just pushing up on the balls of my feet or the heels. Concentrating on my core, concentrating on my quads. Okay, very good.